Hey guys, this is Karan from MobiScrub and I'm back with the top 10 Android apps October edition. So the first app I'm going to talk about is called Condi. It's an automation app and unlike Tasker, it's extremely simple to use. So let's say you want to launch an app every time you get home. So when you get home, basically your Wi-Fi is what you connect to first, right? And you know the name of your Wi-Fi. So just tell this app that you want to launch an app called Andriod when it connects to Karan, which is your Wi-Fi name. And that's it. You've got it right there. So the first condition you've put was when it connects to Wi-Fi. You can add more conditions to it. So you want this to happen only on weekends between a certain time. So let's say between 8 p.m. To 11 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. whatever. So you can you can basically add more conditions or remove them basis what you want to do. You can also import some of these tasks online. So just go to the task market online, and you have changing of volumes, launching the YouTube app every time an HDMI cable is connected, dropping the brightness to 20% to when your battery is low, and you just import it and it's there. So you can switch it on if you want, and you can add more conditions to it if you wanted to. Another one I can think of is every time I'm walking on the road and it's broad daylight, I want my brightness to be set to the highest levels. So there you go. And activity detection, walking on foot. And of course, you can add time to it so that it only happens during the day. The second app I want to talk about is called Last App Switcher. And it's for all of those people out there who are always on WhatsApp or messaging someone or the other. So let's say you're Facebooking and then you want to go back and chat. And then you just send it a message, type it, and then you can of course move that up. Send it, and then you're back on Facebook. If you get a notification, you can just switch back and forth. And it's that simple. So it really helps you press that return key a lot lesser. The third app is called Mix. It's yet another photo editing app. It's got a ton of these filters that you can use on your photos. One of my favorite is Retrica, but this one's different. So let's say, you have a photo and then you choose one of these filters and then you tap on Mix. Okay. Now, when you tap on Mix, you can basically change a lot of things on your own. Like you can change the, so let's tap on Mix, okay. You can adjust your, the skin tone, you can adjust your apertures, vibrance, saturation, all of these things. And you're still wondering, why am I even talking about this app? A lot of apps out there can do this, right? Hold on, I'm going to get to that. So let's say you fix your aperture, you fix your textures, add a little overlay, a bit of frills and, solar flares and all of that, reduce brightness and whatever. And then you say save, and you can save this formula. You can save this filter as your own, and you can apply it later on a particular photo. That's brilliant, right? There you go, that's different. The other app I want to talk about is basically a game. It's called Amazing Brick, and it's super addictive. So there's a center of the screen, and then if you tap on the left, this diamond-shaped thing goes a little bit on the left. And if you tap on the right, it goes towards the right? And as it comes down, it shifts on the screen. So you basically have to go through these holes, gaps, and make your way all the way up. And of course, as and more you climb up, higher is your score. So, I'm really just trying my best here. Of course, I suck at this game a lot. But it's very addictive. Must try. It's free at the App Store. The next game is called Do It. This has to be my favorite game in like the longest time. I love Asphalt 8, I love Modern Combat, but this game is brilliant. Basically, you tap left or right to turn this yin-yang thing, either clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, and you just got to avoid these obstacles. What's brilliant is it's got this beautiful track playing in the background. I'm sorry guys, I haven't added that here for copyright purposes, but it's brilliant. The sound effects, the music is so good. It keeps you, held on to the app, and it's got a bunch of levels. And if you really want to play it all the way out, you can buy this at the Play Store as well. The sixth app I want to talk about is called Fragment. Now, with Fragment, you have the power to transform any image into a totally unique prismatic art. And you'll probably want to share this on Instagram or Facebook a lot, and people are going to be like, how did you do that? So it's amazing. I mean, it just gives a very different artistic bend to your images, makes them really interesting, and it's fun to use because you don't know what's going to come out. So you can zoom into images, pan them around, and really give very different art perspectives. You can manipulate the photo in a lot of ways, change colors, add tint, saturation, contrast, a lot of things. And, you can turn things around. So it's a lot of fun, is basically what I can say. The thing is, this app is not free. It's for $2 at the App Store. But I think it's totally worth it. Guys, $2, it's nothing. So go ahead, buy this app for sure, and you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, for all those people who just cannot wake up in the morning, Spin Me is the app for you. Just when the alarm goes on, you got to press down on these two spots, and I'm just going to go, and I'll have to spin twice to stop this alarm. Yes, you got to wake up, stand on your 2 feet, and spin twice, and only then the alarm's going to go off. You've got a bunch of alarms that you can choose from. Of course, a lot of these are system alarms that you already have on your phone, and then you can just tap on the clock to set your alarm, and you're done. The sad part is you can't increase the number of spins, but I guess that's also a good thing. 2 spins should do the trick, and if still it cannot, I'm not sure which app would. The 8th app is called Tap Path. So let's say you're on Facebook or on Twitter or any other website where you're reading something and you want to click on a link, but you don't want to go away from the app. You want to so let's say you tap once, it opens up on Flinks, which is a floating browser. You don't have to leave the app, right? But let's say you really want to just open it in Chrome. I double tap on it and it opens up on Chrome. Let's say I don't even want to open the link. I just want to share it, like maybe on Pushbullet or on WhatsApp or through email. I tap thrice and I get the option to share it on whichever platform I want. So how did I do this? Install Tap Path. Guys, it's for $1. I know you hate paid apps and you don't want me to talk about paid apps, but some of these apps really make your life simple. So you can define here that on tap 1, you got to open it through Flinks, which is a floating browser and I can change that, obviously. Then you can also define what happens in 2 taps. So I have Chrome here. Again, you can change that to anything else that you want. And on tap 3 taps, I have Share Picker. There's a tap delay. Keep it on the highest side so that it's easy for you to open. If you do that, if you reduce it all the way down to 0.2, you're not going to be able to use it. So that's the 8th app. The next one is called URL Shortener. Now, a lot of you guys, you probably have these very long links on your browser that you want to share with your friends on WhatsApp or email. What's really simple is just use URL shortener. I'll tell you why you should use that, okay? I know it's a pain. Why go all the way to an app and then, So hear me out. Now, let's say I'm on this link from Mashable and I copy this link, okay? Copy. Now, once I've copied the link, I can use last app switcher that I talked about and go into URL shortener and then paste the link there, okay? And then I just want to create the link, a short link, and I'll tell you what happens after that. So, okay, now I have the short link, I've created it. The best part is that you can see analytics around these short links that you've created. So, I had created one long back for one of my reviews for a device and see what it does. I can basically see how many clicks I got, in what time duration did I get them, from which all platforms, Facebook or Google or Twitter or whatever the platform was, which browser was used the most, and geographically, where did I get the most hits from. Now, of course, all of this is not going to be useful for most of you, right? I mean, you'll be like, who cares? And of course, you can, copy and share this link and you can... You've got a bunch of options to do with this link. You can create a QR code, colored ones. So that's really nice. But again, what's the use, right? So let's say you send a link to a friend on Twitter or on WhatsApp, and you want to know whether this friend of yours really saw this link or not. I know you're not trying to be a spy here, but you really want to make sure. So create a link, tweet it to that person or send it to that person, wherever you want to send it. And if you see one click, you'd know that the person visited that link, right? So fun things, of course, there could be more usage scenarios. I just picked the most quirky one, but go ahead and use URL shortener to shorten those links out there and see who's clicking them. The last app I want to talk about is a launcher. It's called Blur. What's different about this is that it lets you define pages along with your home screens, and you define what happens at those or on those pages. So a long press on the home screen and then go into settings, you have a page picker. Now with the page picker, you can actually define what these pages should be all about. So one of these is, I have a simple calculator. I can just remove that and again, just showing you how you can select different functions or attach different things to your page. Evolve SMS. So all your SMSs come onto one page on your home screen. But you need to have Evolve SMS as an app installed. And again, it just works with a couple of Clinker apps. So Evolve SMS, for example, was a Clinker app. You need to, you can have these apps installed and define your pages with these apps, so you don't even have to open them. Now, a swipe down opens the notification toggle, the panel, a swipe up, app drawer, and if I double tap, just locks the screen. So, all of these gestures are also pre-built into this app. You can go into settings, and then you can also change the icon pack, reduce the icon size. So a bunch of customization in terms of animations and icons that you can use. A lot of styling options available as well. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the October edition of the top 10 Android apps. Hope you guys, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and tell me which app did you really install on your phone. Thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.